I know this was a tough one. I appreciate your time as always. Talking to a lot of your teammates, and I know some of them took a long time to leave that locker room. What's the mood of that locker room right now?
Oh man, it's somber. Obviously, that was not what we expected. Just I mean, any loss is a tough loss, but certainly, an NFC Championship game, opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. I think we all expected to win this game. We all expected to be there. That's the real hard part about this is just knowing how close we were and having the opportunity at home. Listen, we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game, and it was. I thought both teams played really, really well. It was just a tight, hard-fought game, and we figured it would come down to the last possession. I think the hard part, too, is just knowing that, feeling like we had an opportunity. We had an opportunity to potentially close it out in regulation, and then obviously getting the ball first in overtime. Felt like we had an opportunity to close it out.
You had an opportunity late, and your head coach, Sean Payton, said the pass interference call on Tommy Lee Lewis was a call he'll never forget, one of the most obvious pass interference calls he's ever seen. What was your take on that call, and how tough was that?
Well, so I didn't really see it. I said live, so to speak. I'm throwing the ball to Tommy Lee to kind of a spot, and the defender makes his way over there and obviously hits him well before the ball gets there. And I think we all felt like it was very, very obvious. And yet, man, for that to be missed in that situation is painful. It's very painful. The acknowledgement of it by the league, it doesn't make it any better. Sure. It doesn't make it. It's not like, oh, okay, well, now we can move on. It's tough. That's obviously significant.
After that, you get to go to overtime. It's a clean slate. You win the toss. What was the mindset of this offense in overtime?
Hey, let's put a drive together. Let's go down and hopefully get a touchdown. If nothing else, maybe get points and go win this game.
Mm-hmm. Dante Feller had a lot of pressure on you. Tipped the ball at the end, and they made a great play just to get the interception. What did you see on that play?
Well, Mike's kind of sitting down in the zone, and I was throwing the ball to him, and then obviously my arm gets hit, and I go down, ball goes up in the air, and at that point, that's a scary moment because you just, you don't know how it's going to come down.
I talked to Taysom Hill. Boy, he did so many great things for this football team, and you could point to other guys. Michael Thomas, a career year, just keeps getting better. Drew, so many great things happened this season, but I know it's hard to think about that right now, isn't it?
It is. This is all a tough pill to swallow. And let me say this too, just about the call. At the end of the day, we as players only can worry about the things we can control, right? And a lot of that stuff is out of our control, right? Play the game to the best of our ability. Play it with great fundamentals and technique, and sometimes things go your way and sometimes they don't. But at the end of the day, you got to just move on to the next play. So that, to me, there was no lingering effects from that. I mean, once the call is made or not made, it's over. Let's move on. But yeah, as we look at this season, there is so much to be proud of. It's hard to sit here and reflect on that now, just because the pain is still so great from the loss. But give us a few days, and I know. You got one of two choices, right? You can go in the tank, or you can find a way for this to make you better. And I think we can look at a lot of the things that happened this year and get really excited about the future of this team with the great young talent that we have, the type of guys that we have, the character. And it's a special group.
Taysom said the one word he would describe this football team is resilient. I mean, you showed it last year, tough loss against Minnesota, and you bounce back, you win the South again, you get a step further. The core of this team will be intact again next year. And you told me weeks ago when I asked you about your future in this game, you said you still have a lot of football left in you. I know you still feel that way.
Yes, I do. And again, I'm I'm not going to sit here and give what my future looks like in this game over the next few years, because I just, again, as much as it hurts for the season to be over, I just want to enjoy, I think, the moment of being able to think about my teammates and this season and the great accomplishments of so many, and the fun times, man. I mean, this team, we knew how to work, we knew how to have fun, and not get too far ahead of ourselves in regards to anything other than just knowing that this was a special year. It was a great year, and I hope the fans feel that way too, because they were a special part of it. They were incredible. They were incredible today.
Yeah.
They're incredible all season. You know, and that's part of what hurts so much too, is you wanted it for them.
Yeah.
You wanted it for them.
Right.
You know how much they wanted it, and they were willing it to happen out there. You know, they were incredible.
Well, you said the word enjoy. We've enjoyed having you. 12 years here on CST after every game, and some in-depth interviews. Always a pro. Enjoy the off season. We'll talk to you soon. We always appreciate your time.
All right, Mike. Thanks.